Well, I'm done. I got everything that I needed. Yeah, I'm sporting my damn, I forgot these. What is this one called? Can you see the name? Michael Kors. These are my Michael Kors sunglasses that I paid like $60 for online. This was a good time ago, about maybe a year and a half ago, or maybe two. Yeah. So as you can see, I don't rim that much, but I decided to put them on today. And yeah, I got my stuff. I got all the stuff that I needed to get. But the funny thing about it, I was just so through with you, Mana, just now. I'm telling you, $21 for this little bottle of liquid to rub on my face. If I knew I had to pay that, I wouldn't have came and gotten it yet, because I have some containers at home. I have 2 containers at home, and I think I have 2 or 3 containers over by my daughter. That's when I was only paying $5. But now that it's 21 something, guess what? I won't be picking them suckers up. I won't be picking them up. I'll wait till October when I switch to another insurance, and I'll get it for less. But for right now, I just paid it. So I'll deal with it. Can't cry over that, you know? Can't cry over spilled milk. So I did that. But Humana? Oh, hell no, not Humana. No more Humana. I will get a different insurance. But the person that helps me with my stuff, he said Humana was good for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to him, going by him, because he's the one that do my stuff every year. So when I speak with him, I'm going to let him know, no, Humana don't pay for your meds. You have to pay your money out of your pocket. And that's the only medication that I get with Humana. Because all my other medication, well, my high blood pressure medication, which is 10 milligrams, I get that from the VA. But other than that, I'm not on any other medication, which is good. And I don't even get an OTC card anymore. I used to love that, believe it or not, because I used to get one with WellCare. Devoted didn't give me one either. No, they didn't. They told me the same thing Humana said. They only give those cards out to people that's sickly. You know what I'm saying? That's some BS, because WellCare was giving it to me. And I had the same status as I do now. So I don't know what kind of crap they going on with. But you see, the reason I didn't take back WellCare or Devoted is because they wasn't giving back a lot with Social Security. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't giving back hardly anything. So that's why I switched from Devoted, and I didn't take WellCare, because they weren't giving back anything. You see, I'm looking into these bushes because it's snake season. And this is where I saw one before. I mentioned that in the video. So, you know, I'm just looking. But this man is sitting right over here, chilling with his bike on the side park up. And he probably don't even know that there's snakes be crawling around this place, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm keeping my mouth shut. Anyway, he'll be surprised if one crawl out on him, that's all. But yeah, so you can't have it all, I guess. Put it like that, you can't have it all. I got back some good money with the two Social Security. So, OTC card, and just got to pay a little something for the medication. I guess I'll deal with that. I'll roll with that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't happy, but I roll with it. It's okay. But I'm not going to be buying it anymore. Because like I just said, I don't need any more right now. I got enough. If I had thought about it, if I knew that I was going to be charged at $21, and I could have changed my mind just now too, but I don't know. I just decided to just take it. So later for it, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay. But this medicine is good, I'm telling you. It takes away these hormonal acne. Because if you notice, I don't have none now. I got one coming out again. They come out ever so often. But before I started seeing the dermatologist, oh my Lord, my face was effed up. And it never was like that before. So you see, people, some of us, we getting older, our hormones be just ripping us apart. Ripping us apart. Well, ripping me apart. Ripping my face apart, put it like that. But I got it under control. Thank God for going to the dermatologist, you know. So, and you know, Humana pays that insurance too, you know. And you know, dermatologist is expensive, so I can't really knock Humana for everything. So, but y'all need to do something about the meds. Don't charge so much. Seriously. Yeah. And as you can see, I'm strolling here back to my home. I bought the bag, so I got it on my shoulder. It's a little heavy, but I'm a strong woman. I'm carrying it. And I got my iced tea in my bag right here. That's all I drink. I drink iced tea and stuff like that. You know, I don't drink sodas and stuff like that. Like I said, the only kind of soda that I'll drink is ginger ale, and I don't consider ginger ale soda anyway. I remember when I was in New York, when I went to the supermarket, I used to buy nothing but ginger ale. Because, you know, ginger ale has different flavors. So I used to stack up on all the flavors. On all the flavors. But, you know, I used to buy the big bottle. I'm talking to my YouTube channel. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. But yeah. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. I think I'm talking to myself. Anyway. Yeah, you know, so I stopped doing that. It's a lot of bad habits that I stopped doing. Seriously. I remember one time I went to the grocery store with my friend, ex-co-worker, because I don't work there anymore. She don't work over there. Laguerre. Nicole Laguerre. And she saw me picking up the sodas. She was like, "Well, you drink too much sodas. Sodas is not good for you." I said, "I know, but ginger ale is not really like sodas. It take the gas out of you and stuff like that." But she was like, "It's still soda." So that's what really stopped me from purchasing those big 2-liter bottles of different flavors of ginger ale. I don't buy the big 2-liter anymore. Once in a blue moon, I buy this little pack that I'm showing y'all the iced tea. The packs is in my bag. But once in a blue moon, that's the only kind of ginger ale I'll buy, the 16-ounce bottles. And as you see, They have them for 4 something now. They were 3 something, but it went up. You know what's going on. Price is going up. But that's still not bad from 3 something to 4 something. Because I thought it would have been up to 5 or 6 something. So that's not bad. So I got 2 packs of 6. 1 pack holds 6. So I got 2. And you see the cactus over there? I told y'all, people keep them stuff around their house to keep away the snakes. Yeah. And the funniest thing, when I was at the flea market yesterday, I didn't put it in my video, but, well, I wasn't doing the video at the time. But I saw a plum tree in Barbados. Excuse me. Our plums, look at this car, that is really nice. A BMW, that is so big. Oh my God, but it's so long. And there's a black female driving it. I hear you, girlfriend. Yeah, but yeah, I saw a plum tree. You know, the plant, one of the vendors that sell plants, he sell a lot of trees. You could plant them in your yard. So he had a plum tree. And how I knew it was a plum tree? Because they had little baby green plums on it. And oh my God, this man is cleaning up the front of his house. Look at that. He's finally cleaning up the mess. Yeah, he's a businessman. Yeah, so I picked one. I thought of doing a video, but then I was like, they're not even gonna know what I'm talking about. Because our plums in Barbados are different to the plums over here in different places. Our plums, it has a big seed. It has like little meat on it, but it has a big seed. And here go a cat that's dead. Oh my God, he's crushed up. But it don't stink, so he must have been dead for quite a while. You can see all the fur and everything. Oh, God rest your soul. Yeah. But yeah, I took and the plums in Barbados taste really good. They taste really good. When they get ripe, the skin turns yellow. But when they're green, when they're young, the skin is green. So I knew it wasn't ripe, but I just picked one. I picked the biggest one I saw. And I tried to bite into it, but I couldn't bite into it. It was just so green. So I threw it away, you know. Yeah, but that was the first time I saw a plum from Barbados here in this country. That was the first time. And believe it or not, I still have the taste of fruits from Barbados in my mouth. Like the sugar apple, the soursop, the cherries. Our cherries are different to up here too. The cherries, the grapes. No, the grapes are like the grapes up here, but you know, they have different kind of grapes up here. Of course, different places send grapes here. But, and also the sea grapes, you know, the grapes that grow by the beach. I remember the taste. I loved them. They used to taste so good. But over here, I'm sitting down outside in front of the building, getting some air. Yeah, but take my shades off, my sunglasses off. Yeah, but as much as I go to the beach, I don't go to the beach a lot up here, but whenever I go to the beach, I always see, they call them fat pork. It's a fruit that grows by the beach. You know, the trees, they have the trees and the vines. They always by the beach, by the sand area, because I saw them up here too. But I never actually seen the fruit. But in Barbados, the vines always have fruit on it and they taste so good. I think they come out certain time of the year. I don't know the season. but they taste really good. They call it fat pork, and it has a seed, but it tastes so good. This is in Barbados, and the bananas is like bananas up here, but they have a lot of figs down there. Figs taste good. They like little baby bananas, and the sugar apples are really sweet. I'm telling you, they're really sweet. I don't know how to describe that, but it's green on the outside, and inside it's meaty with tiny little seeds. It have like little pockets, and it have black seeds in there. It tastes so good, and it's about this big. And they probably come out certain season too, but and they have mangoes and all that kind of stuff. And they also have gooseberries. I saw a gooseberry jam up here, but I never actually saw the real gooseberries. I love, is it gooseberries? Um, yes, gooseberries. I'm getting mistaken with climate cherry. Climate cherry is, you don't eat climate cherries. It's a fruit, but you don't eat it. It's gluey. It's glue, and you can use it to glue stuff. Like, say you have like paper or something to glue. Like kids in school. You could use that to to paste stuff into your book or whatever. It's a fruit, but you don't eat it. So can you imagine that? People, excuse me. People in Barbados don't really have to buy glue because we actually have a tree that bear a fruit that you don't eat, that grows these gooseberries, and you just bust it open, you crack it open, and you could take it and you could rub it on wherever you're gonna glue in your book. You can't glue no acrylic nail or any household stuff. You can't glue that with that. But you can paste like a picture onto something, and it really sticks and it lasts. Seriously. So you see, Barbados is famous for a lot of great stuff that I guess a lot of places probably don't have. Just like a lot of places is famous for a lot of stuff that Barbados probably don't have. Each island have different things. Sometimes they name them different names or whatever. Cause like in Barbados, we have ackee, and we call it ackee. Up here they call it guinnap. But in Jamaica, they have ackee, but their ackee is different to the ackee in Barbados. Ackee in Barbados is like I just said, the guinnap up here. It's a green covering, and inside has a big seed, and the meat is like kind of pinkish, and you can eat it. Barbados own is like that. That's why I said it's called guinnap up here. But in Jamaica, their ackee is actually something different. They can cook with it and stuff. Like I told you, it tastes like egg because my mother made it before. But you have to be careful how you cook that, and you have to be careful picking it to know which one is what you're supposed to be using or whatever. I don't know. And they take the seed out because it has something in it that is poisonous. So Jamaicans know a lot about ackee. I don't really know too much about it, but you could Google it or ask Jamaicans about it or whatever. But they have they have trees over there that grow this. It's a fruit, but you can't just go and grab it and pick it and eat it. Because you could get poison. So they have different kind of fruits over there too. That I don't know about either. But yeah, the islands, it's all, they are also unique. They have different fruits, different this, different that. You'd be surprised. Yeah. But getting back to the gooseberries. The gooseberries is a fruit, and it's yellow. I think when it's ripe, it turns yellow. But when it's not ripe, it's like green, but it turns yellow. It's not very big like this, and it's like a whole bunch of them come on a branch, like like a little branch, and the tree is pretty big. And the gooseberries, they taste so sweet. They have like a sourish sweet taste. Gooseberries, and you can eat that. They taste so good. I be having a taste for that, but I never seen them up here. Never seen them up here. I saw the I saw the jam, and believe it or not, I bought the jam. The jam tastes just like it, but the fruit, I cannot find the fruit up here at all. I just can't find the fruit. Maybe one time when I go to Miami or something, I'll check down there and see if they have it. But I go to the Caribbean market up here. I never seen it in there, and I went by the Chinese market and stuff like that, because they usually would have all these different kind of fruits that you can't find the Korean stores and stuff. But I just never found them in there. Even in New York, I've been looking for them, because in New York you can find any and everything. The Korean stores, they sell all sorts of everything. If you can't find them one place, you'll find them another place. But I just never found a gooseberry. And the jam is hard to find too, because I found a jam at what's that store called? Um Damn. A lot of people go there to shop. At Costco. I found it there. But the last time I went to Costco, it wasn't on my mind to look, so I didn't even check. But that's where I have found the jam. That was years ago in New York. But the next time I go over by Costco, I don't have a Costco card. But the next time I go over there, or maybe I'll check BJ's. I got a BJ card. But the next time if I ever go in there, because I don't really go into those places, we don't shop in bulk. But maybe one day, for curiosity's sake, I'll just go into either or maybe both, and check to see if I find the the gooseberry jam, and I'm gonna get me like 2 containers and bring home, because it tastes so good, and I always have that taste in my mouth from a little girl, but I never can find the fruit. So the jam is just as good. Yeah, I'm just here reminiscing. It's good to do that. And I'm relaxing, enjoying the air. As you can see, there's nobody out here. I like it like that. I don't get me wrong, I don't hate people, but I just don't like being around a whole lot of people. I get along with them, but I'm a loner. Nothing wrong with that. And no, I'm not lonely that I'm sad or whatever. I'm lonely in a good way. I'm in a good space. You stay out of problems like that. And the breeze is just blowing right here. Oh yeah, it feels good. But under here, you always get a nice breeze. But the crazy part about it, when it's raining, oh my God, the rain just flying over this way on you. If you're sitting right here, you sure be getting wet. And yeah, I bought me another umbrella. Well, I have a big one upstairs. That's what I forgot to show y'all too. Yeah, I bought another big umbrella. It's like from here to like here. I bought it. I paid $12 for it from this Haitian lady. It's a red, white, and blue umbrella. It opens really wide, and it's a name brand umbrella. That's probably why I paid $12. I forgot this freaking name. I'll make a short and I'll tell y'all. But yeah, I open it, and it's strong. It's really strong. I never had an umbrella that strong before. It's strong, and it opens wide. But it's not like one of those big, big umbrellas, but it opens wide. So yeah, I bought it. The reason I bought it is because the small one that I had bought that from D's. And believe it or not, one day it was raining. Oh my God, I got soaked even though I had the damn umbrella over my head, but it wasn't like why. You know those small umbrellas that you carry in your bag? I ain't wasting money buying none of those again. They don't last. Well, I knew that, but I bought it because of the size. But shit, I ain't wasting money buying one of those anymore. So I picked up one at the flea market, but then I opened it and it was like just so flimsy. So I put it back. That was less. That was $4. I put it back, and then I saw the red, white, and blue. And I asked the lady how much it was. She said $12. So I was like, $12? I'm gonna spend 12 bucks for a damn umbrella. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna open it. I open it, and oh my God, it's worth the $12. But we'll see how much it's worth the $12 when it really rains when I need to use it. But it seems strong. The reason I bought it too is because it was gonna rain yesterday, and I didn't want to take the broken one I had, but I didn't want to throw that one out either yet because I was like, I'm gonna wait till I get one. So, hi, how are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm good.
All right.
So, yeah, I threw it out when I got home because now I have a new one. So, I put it upstairs. I got it upstairs in my closet. So, yeah, that's another thing I went to a flea market to get yesterday, too. So, I got what I needed. Yeah. I'm trying to remember the name, but I can't remember the name. When I go upstairs, I'll do a short and let y'all see. It's a name brand one. So maybe sometimes it's good to buy name brand stuff. Not all the time, but you know, some of them will last longer. Yeah, but this air feels so damn good. I don't feel like leaving this bench. I don't feel like getting up. And I haven't even finished eating. So I'm gonna have to heat that stuff up again. But it don't really matter. I like to eat cold food anyway. Some people say, how you eat cold food? What is wrong with you? I was like, I don't know. I do it. I make it hot, and then I be all over the place doing this, doing that. Completely forgets about it, and then when it's time to eat now, sometimes I'll heat it up, and sometimes I wouldn't. I'm fine. When I was in the military, I had to eat a lot of cold food. Not that it was cold. They made it cold. It was hot. But when we sit down to eat, we sitting out in the open air and all of that, the food get cold. They're not gonna reheat your food. They ain't got had the microwaves out in the field for you to reheat food. If it's wartime, you ain't got no damn microwave out there in the field. It's a freaking war going on. You gotta open up them. Well, now they have packets with the stuff in it, but before they used to have the cans inside. See rashes. So you just gotta open up your little packet and make do with what you have and eat. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no damn microwave out there in the field. I can imagine the people that was in World War I, the Korean War, and all this kind of different stuff, Vietnam War, and all this. They ain't really, man. Oh man, Jesus. So whenever I see a war veteran, I salute them. I put my hands up to them, you know what I'm saying? Because they went through a lot. I am dead serious. A lot. They seen a lot. They seen a lot of their buddies dead and killed and all this kind of stuff. So folks, don't knock no veterans, especially the ones that went to war. Don't knock them. I didn't have to go to war because my name wasn't pulled when they were gathering up people to go overseas, to go to the Iraq, and go to those different places where they had war. You know what I'm saying? My name wasn't pulled from Albany to go. That's why I didn't have to go. But if my name was pulled believe it or not, I would have been over there. I don't know if I would have been sitting here making this video right now. To be honest, I don't know. So me and some others, we got lucky. We weren't pulled to go over there. Put it like this, I guess God said no. That's not what I want for you guys. Because I did have a dream that I didn't go. Me and some of my former soldiers. But we didn't go. 5 of us didn't go. We went for the training, but we didn't go. So God had a different mission for us. But we are still veterans because we served. While they were over there in wartime, we were over here in peacetime, but we were still doing the do. We wasn't at home chilling and relaxing. We still had to go to the armory and stuff, go wherever they tell us to go. We still had to do that. Even the ones that is on active duty that didn't have to go over to the war, they still had to stay where they were and do what they were told, do what they had to do, you know. Yeah. And not everybody that go in the military goes to war. Not everyone. Some people think civilians, that's how they think because they don't know. Not everybody is sent to war. May God bless all of those that lost their lives. May God bless all of those that made it back home. May God bless all of those that didn't have to go, including myself. May God bless all the soldiers, not just here in the United States, all over the world that serve their countries. May God bless all of them and keep them safe. Those that's alive, those that is alive and is disabled, may God bless all of the soldiers, all of the veterans, retired or not. May God bless all of us. And I'm going to end my video with that note. I'm going to go upstairs now. Peace out.